Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use these neon pigments. There's a set of 6 for $5.99. I've prepared 2 pops with a white gel polish that I have cured, but there is still a sticky layer on there. You want to leave the sticky layer. Don't top coat just yet, we don't need to do that because you're going to be pressing the pigment directly into the tacky layer. And I just use your average sort of super drug boots wherever you go for your eyeshadow applicators. So I'm going to be doing a fade with some of these little pigments. I think they're absolutely cool. So I think what I'll do is a yellow, a pink and an orange, and then I'll do the purple, blue and green on another one. I have everything prepared. It's usually the easiest way. All you have to do is dip into your chosen colour. So you've got some on there, and just rub them into the tacky layer. Once you've got the majority of the colour in the top half that you want, you can start very gently blending down. Now if I were you, I'd turn it over and use it in the next colour, which is what I'm going to do now. And put it in the middle, because you want to blend up. Bear in mind you might have a little bit of excess on there. So when you're happy, you can start just very softly blending. Keep rubbing until you're happy with your blend. You might find like there, I'm got quite happy with it. You want to put a bit more colour in there, as long as you don't mix up your eyeshadow applicators. Sorry, there's no reason why you can't keep blending. So that's the majority of that one. I'll have a fresh one for the pink. I want loads of pink on the bottom there. Less is more often, I find, with these, so just don't put too much on and then find you've got too much. Work in little tiny circles if you can. You might need a clear one just to wipe off any excess that you're not happy with. You can still go back to your orange, rub in a little more, just to get that blend nice and soft, however you want it to work. So, that's that one. Let's move on to the others. Now I'm clumsy, so I always make sure I put the lids back on. I love how vibrant these are. I think they're super fun, because once you've top coated these, obviously you can leave them as they are, or you can stamp over them. You can do all sorts of interesting things, and you look like you've been to a rave, which is always cool. So let's pop the other colours and see what we can do. I'm going to use again a new applicator. Let's have green at the top this time. Oh, that's a good neon green. I like that a lot. So just blotting down really softly. I think if you wanted to build up these colours, perhaps the best way to do it was to have a more solid white behind. And you might also want to think about having a second coat of white, or even what you can do is use a sticky top coat, so a normal top coat that isn't wipe off, so that you've got another sticky layer to play with if you're not happy with them. That's blended quite nicely. So let's have a fresh one. Find somewhere like Boys is useful for these in England. You tend to get quite a lot of cheap stuff like the sponges that you can use, or these eyeshadow applicators are quite cheap as well. So either wiping or rubbing in little circles, however you're finding the best blend for what you're doing. That's turned out quite nicely, quite happy with that. So again, I'm just going to bob the lids back on. Just make sure that's all out of the way. And then you can top coat with your chosen top coat. At the moment I'm really into Ink London products, so I'm going to be using Rock Eyelac by Ink London. And it is a bit of a mess, because obviously when I'm working in my camper van sometimes you find that the sunlight kills your polish, which is fun. Now I've made a bit of a splodge there, but that's actually helping me with the blend, so just perhaps make sure you've not got anything mucky on pop before you do your covering over. So if you leave a blob and float it over, that's probably going to be the best way of avoiding any splodges. This is the first time I've used them myself, so there is other ways to do this. You might find a better way. If you have, let me know. This is how I would usually do it though. As long as you wipe the muck off your brush, it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to pop those in the lamp and cure those now for 60 seconds. If you want to know how to make the pops, there is a separate video for that. It's quite easy, but you do need to do it with either acrylic, or you could use blue tack if you need to. That's always a way around it. Okay, so when they've had 60 seconds, that will be the finished look. Hope you enjoyed this video, and do hit subscribe and like at the bottom. Thanks very much, bye now.